everyone, welcome back to Lockdown Sessions. Here I'm joined with my guest James.
You've kind of reversed the roles here, Kieran. Hey guys, James Jump here, otherwise known as Tape Deck Reviews. Today, we're here for another episode of Lockdown Sessions. I'm joined by a very good friend of mine, Kieran Pilling, and we're going to get into lockdown, everything about it, zombies, you name it, 15 minutes, a good chat. So Kieran, do you want to introduce yourself?
But you said I could do the intro.
Shut the fuck up. So
Fine, you know what? I am Kieran, I am better than James.
He edits videos for me sometimes. He draws my logos on a slave wage. So I feel like we should get into the slave wages first. This is the debate going on in our friend group about me paying him slave wages. But
This was unearthed yesterday by a certain individual.
But you agreed to some prices. So I'm not paying you slave wages yet.
Listen. I was doing it on the back of, I'll do it for my mate, and then James offered it as a job. And I said, oh, okay, yeah, I'll take the money. And then he started slating my money. I said, James, can I get a decent wage? I've got a mortgage. I've got kids to feed. I need new Xbox games, and I want the new Xbox. I want the new PS5,
He
James.
wants Lego Star Wars?
And he said, don't worry, Kieran, I will provide. Continue £1 per session.
Okay,
Which takes...
prices. Well, don't reveal the prices.
Oh, I'm sorry, you can edit that out, you can blur it out, beep it.
No, you want to beep it in the actual thing. I'll beep round
Yeah,
some
go on,
bits to
go on,
prove I'm
go on.
such a cool editor. This is gonna take an extra hour to upload because you want me to bleep
It
out some
won't,
shit.
it will not take an extra hour to add in a bleep, James.
Okay, moving on from editing. So Xbox games. That's
Ooh,
been a bit
right.
of a saving grace during lockdown.
It has?
So I've played a few. So I've played Doom Eternal, which was by far game of the year. Blood, guts, sure, blood, guts, piss and cum everywhere on the screen. It's an amazing game. But then recently, a little known Call of Duty dropped, and there's the zombies.
It's like a little indie game. Very I've like only heard about it since like last year.
No, yeah, it's really new.
I was there from the beginning. None of these fake fans, you know.
So are you enjoying Cold War?
Oh, I am loving it. I am really. Zombies is brilliant. Campaign is brilliant. People say the multiplayer's off.
No, multiplayer shit. It's just
It's
fun with
alright.
the MP5. It's
Ooh.
not good. It's not good. Plus, it's not really
Ooh.
maps. So, like, if you played
Commander.
the beta or the alpha, like that
I
was
played
way
both.
different. Yeah, I think I played one with
We
you.
played together,
Top.
James?
Yeah, we played together. Fucking back in the days. And there were.
What do you mean? If I played it? No, you were there with
I'm
me.
talking to the audience. If you've played Call of Duty, the beta, you know there's like 4 maps, and after that you've played them all. There's like a few in more in multiplayer.
Well,
and
guys,
that's the shit.
basically, they took the big map and made it smaller, and it's a lot like a Black Ops 1 map that I like, and I like the map really.
Black Ops 1.
To be fair, the only bad map is Cartel.
Qatar, I don't mind it. I mean, I don't like Moscow. Moscow's
Moscow's alright.
Moscow's love-hate for me. 1 minute I love it, next minute I hate it. But I don't want to get
Only
into
because you
multiplayer.
guys are dumb shit, which you can avoid if you're better.
No, yeah, it's just campers, but I don't want to get into multiplayer. I want to get into zombies with you.
We're
Because
not multiplayer, guys. Because from the dawn of time, I played COD. Well, no, from the year after I started playing COD, I played it for zombies.
Yeah.
World at War veteran.
well, we're veteran here, right here.
Yeah.
No, but like it's a lot like It's got the mechanics of Black Ops 1, I reckon. It's got some Black Ops 1 mechanics in
It is.
But it's
And I didn't realise this until yesterday when I was speaking to my mates, but Black Ops Cold War is the first zombies to not have anything to do with microtransactions whatsoever since Black Ops 2.
I
Like,
think
it doesn't have
that'll change.
problems with
That's gonna
Divinium.
change, I reckon.
I don't know, I don't reckon.
I reckon it's changed. It's,
Like, you'll be able to have, I think you'll have, you'll have weapon varieties, like in multiplayer.
yeah.
Zombies, that doesn't matter since you're going to be changing your guns out anyway.
What
It's not like,
Go on, Kieran.
it's like, the only way you can choose your attachments and camo to start off with that is if you select the loadout gun, in which you're always, apart from me, which I'm going for camos right now.
I'm trying to go for camos, but I've been busy doing
Never,
some other things.
never get rid of, you always get rid of them.
But what I love about the new zombies is, unlike the other games, by round 10 or 15, you almost had everything set for you and everything going. But with this one, by round 25 and 30, you're still going around doing everything. You're still thinking, right, do I need this, I need that. It's replayable.
It's because with
so
the old
much.
games. Okay, go on. Let me. With the old games, it was all about. Okay, you know what? Like, it was just. Okay, I'll open up the map. I'll get the box. I'll get perks. I'll get pack a punch. And even in World of War, it's just I'll get perks
Yeah,
and
that's what
box
it is.
and just keep spinning until I die. And that's what made it so fun. Then Black Ops 2 came around, and it was like, alright, well, we've got this stuff as well, which, you know, you can...
Buried,
Oh,
Mob of the Dead, Transit, so also different.
Pack-a-Punch. No, what I'm talking about is the Reese Pack-a-Punch. 3 teleporters, linked, done. Keenan to Toten, Pack-a-Punch. Turn power on, connect to the teleporter, done. Call of the Dead, turn on power, done. Transit. You need to pull up a guide every time
I
you
know.
want to do that stuff, and it only
Transit.
works half the time. Mob of the Dead, half the map is Pack-a-Punch. It's stupid, and for this game to just be power on, activate 2 terminals, get the part, done.
Don't you like
It's
it?
so simple, and I love that.
Yeah,
It's a simple map,
The
but
simplicity's nice.
no, I love it. I love the fact that as
It's
someone
funny.
who is a Easter egg hardcore player who goes for all the steps to guides, I'm so glad they didn't do that this game.
I wasn't happy with the Easter egg. I don't reckon. Like, I haven't played the Easter egg, so I'd be a bit biased. You've played it a bit.
So glad I don't have to look up a guide. I've not looked up a single, apart from the Easter egg, I've not looked up a single.
Same.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
watched
already
YouTubers.
prestige 1, level 12, and I should check my stats. I've played, yeah, I checked my stats last night, and I had survived over 790 rounds, and I already have a day and a half on zombies alone.
It's because zombies is unlike other game modes. For example, let's say Black Ops 3 here. When I played Black Ops 3, I loved Shadows of Evil. I loved the multiplayer. I hated the campaign, but it had a bit of everything. But with this game, it has you coming back to zombies all the time because it's so fun to kill a zombie. It's so satisfying to blow a zombie's legs off with a ray gun, or use the bow, or get
Alright,
the chopper. Kieran,
I'm gonna stop you on that one, Chief. Black Ops 3, it's kind of a love-hate thing for me. I hate the multiplayer and I hate the campaign. I
campaign is
appreciate the
shit.
zombies. I do like it. Someone who spent over 65 days on zombies on Black Ops 3. That's a lot. Bear in mind, it's been out for 5 years, so
5 years.
a lot that's been last
now.
year.
I
But
feel old.
whatever. It's so refreshing to see something so simple and something new. Like, I can download a new custom map, and I will still be drained of it on the first go because it's still Black Ops 3.
I love
That's why
I love the
I want
custom
so
maps.
much
I love
refresh.
it. It's great.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, custom maps are brilliant. I'm just saying Black Ops 3 is the issue. When I load in, see the Black Ops 3 HUD, I'm like, here we go again. Especially with the Black Ops 3 guns are so... Black Ops 3 guns are my least favourite guns. They have no personality whatsoever. They're all just metal boxes. When you have these guns, look at the China Lake. It's half wood, half metal barrel. It's got a massive metal rectangle on the top,
Black Ops 3 has a special place for
and
me.
it shoots grenades. The Dingo, it's a metal box with a...
Yeah, but if you move past
You
the
could
gun
actually
design,
tell all the guns
past the gun
in
design,
Black
it's
Ops 1
fine.
2. It's factions. Oh, well, it's I can go on for years, but go on.
I enjoyed Black Ops 3. Like, I know we're getting a bit off topic. This is about lockdown and Black Ops 4. How it's been like a bit of a... I use this word a lot and I hate using it. Saving grace, like us, keeping us less bored. But like Black Ops 3, the reason this game is a special place for me because this is the game I played so much with my friends in high school, and I got to Prestige Master on it, and I got all gold and diamond and everything. I think I almost got Dark Matter. It's just been that game, but I don't see why everyone doesn't like it as much because people are hating it with time, and you should really be hating on Black Ops 4, bro, not this. You know what I mean?
I've done enough of Black Ops 4 hating, not gonna lie. I've done enough of that stuff. Hated Black Ops 4 since 2, and it's gone back to like, oh yeah, I can appreciate the stuff that Black Ops 4
was
did
fine.
right. Like Classified was the only issue when it came to Classified and IX was that it was on Black Ops 4.
So Kieran,
Other than that, that would be perfect maps. And the reason I did Black Ops 3 so much is because I've played it so much. It's getting old.
and that's
Well,
fair.
it is old.
So Kieran,
Let's go on, what you're going to ask me?
I was going to ask you, not ask you, it's more of like a, we've been going on for Call of Duty Zombies for quite some time for this podcast. Okay, right, we're back. Kieran has dog shit internet. Moving on. So,
Let's go, boys.
so from zombies, we're going to take a bit of a different turn. We're going to talk about mental health and lockdown, because mental health, it's been a weird time for mental health. There's been rise in loads of mental health cases, and everyone's been down in the dumps and all that. Personally, my mental health has been fine. I've been lucky. I know some people haven't, and I know it's really getting to people. But Kieran, how have you been during with your health during lockdown? Because it can really affect someone.
Mine has gone literally from. Mine has been shit, but it's like for completely opposite reasons.
Yeah.
Like at the start, I just couldn't deal with anything.
Yeah.
It was that I for an entire week, for 2 weeks, I just had no motivation whatsoever. I did throughout my coursework, which is about 15 pages per assignment. I did 5 sentences within 2 weeks, and I could just because I just couldn't be asked for doing anything. I actually looked out the window to see if it was high enough that I could jump out of. In full seriousness,
Jesus Christ, Kieran.
it was fucking terrible. But then towards the end, it took a complete 180. It was because at the start, it's I didn't give two shits if I died or some shit. At the end of it, I really didn't want to die. It was I had a massive existential crisis.
So
Where it was
happened. You're a fucking amazing dude.
existential. It's well, what? Because ever since I was 3 years old, I've thought about death. Quite a young age to think about death.
No,
And
I've
the first conclusion and the only one that I've really considered is that when we die, it's black forever.
yeah,
Black
that's
forever.
what I realised. That's what I think.
And I've thought that since 3. And I had a massive existential period when I was 3. It was just I could not sleep or do anything. I would just fucking sit there.
Fucking hell. 3 years old and thinking of that. That is
Back during at the end of this lockdown, and it fucked with my mind. It didn't last a week; it lasted 3 months, and I was scared shitless. It's over now, but it's still in the back of my head. If you get me.
I get you, because I know, because it's really hard. That's really, I'm really proud of you for admitting something like that.
It's
that's
you
a big
get me
thing
though.
to say.
It's been really shit. It's really shit on both ends, but it's
Yeah.
for completely opposite.
I'm really glad I
went
met
from-
you, Kieran, because I only met Kieran a few months ago. I met him
Yeah.
three mutual friends. I didn't no clue who the fuck he was, but I'm really glad I met Kieran. He's a really down to earth guy, really great guy.
I'm really glad I met James. He's given me quite a few opportunities. And look out January, because he's given me an opportunity which I never thought I'd get unless I'd really try on my own with my shit, which would not be possible.
It's fine, Kieran. You have the wits. You've got everything. I'm glad we've
Okay.
talked about mental health. That's been a nice little segment there. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you've opened up about something. And I want to move on to something a lot more cheerful now. But this is
Hey.
no. I'll tell you mine first, then I'll tell you yours. Then you can tell me mine. The favourite thing about lockdown, and that sounds so weird. Oh my god, we've been cooped inside. What's this? Why would it be? What's your favourite thing? But my favourite thing about lockdown has been finding myself. In the beginning of lockdown, I was a different person. I had no clue what I wanted to do.
I don't want to laugh, but that is the most hippie shit I have ever heard.
Fuck you, Kieran, lad. No, no. So I had no clue what I'm doing in my life. Fun fact, not many people know this. My original UCAS form was going in to be a nerd, a fucking mental health doctor person.
Stop pushing right there. I did not want to go into my UCAS form. Oh my god, it has been the shittest past few weeks. Okay. I would not define my mum as the Karen, and I still wouldn't. But this move right here, normally it's something only a Karen would do. She phoned up my tutor, to ask what's happened to my form. But this time I'd say she did that. Normally, you'd think, oh, it's a Karen move, but this time, no. My tutor deserved that. I don't reckon if that never happened, my QCAS form would never have gone sent off to her.
Every episode we've badmouthed the college. I'm being serious.
Oh fuck yeah!
Every
Oh,
okay, that's something I may have to bleep some. I don't know. I may have to bleep some names there, so you're not getting in trouble, dude.
No, whatever. Don't worry.
Okay.
But oh my, yeah, he's severely.
But yeah, I found myself during lockdown. I done things I never thought I'd be doing. So I done a charity stream where I dressed up as a clown. Me and my friend we live streamed for around 7 hours a day. We raised £200. I basically got some e-girls on. One of them turned out to be a man with a voice changer. One of them turned out to be I don't know.
I wasn't there, but I remember that.
No, yeah, you weren't there, but I think you followed me or something. But it was
mad. I think it was when you. Yeah, this was before I met you.
Yeah.
A week before.
but it was mad. I raised money. It was such a fun experience. Like loads of people came on.
I wish I knew you like before that, so I could.
I want to do something again, but I don't want to do. I want to do something on that again, but I do not want to sit down for 8 hours a day playing Garfield Kart because that sent me batshit crazy.
Dude, honestly,
that sent me batshit crazy.
You know what? Let me handle it. I'm used to playing games for 18 hours a day.
If I do something, it's going to be on a lot more bigger scale. But I'm not going to do it without my partner who did it because it was a me and him thing, and I wanted to stay. I want him to be there again because I wouldn't do it without him because it was a joint idea, and I'd like him involved. Shottle1, add him on Instagram, pretty cool guy. Anyway, so Kieran, what's your fun? What's been the best part about lockdown for you?
Okay, contrary to popular belief, I'm not a Redditor, and I'm not going to say some Redditor shit like, I'm an introvert, which means this lockdown's been really enjoyable for me. Well, you wouldn't understand, because you're an extrovert, you're outside, I'm inside, no, I'm not like that shit. I hated that shit. I hate that shit. I hate Redditors, they're annoying, and I'm not one. I don't have Reddit, guys. I don't have Reddit.
You know what?
I have Twitter.
I'm gonna make the Kieran Pilling subreddit tonight. Tonight on Reddit, I'm gonna make a Kieran Pilling subreddit. I'll put the link in the description. You can all join.
Yeah. Alright, so what was the first? The Pizza Fund, and now the subreddit. Okay. Yeah, I've just been smashing out game after game. Like, I've been playing so many games. I replayed Arkham Knight, like the entire Arkham saga. Arkham Knight. Oh, I bought the because it was on Game Pass, so I played through it for free. And then because I also had Game Pass, I got the Season Pass. I got the entire DLC Season Pass.
Kieran, I'm gonna stop you when you're talking about Arkham. We could turn little hints here. We could turn Arkham into like an entire podcast episode. There's something to talk about with Arkham and games.
We could, but I just want to talk about. I don't want to talk about specifically Arkham, but let's just say I spent at least a few days playing nothing but Red Hood combat maps. I also played a indie game called Carrion. Carion, like animal flesh, not like to carry on something. It's like carrion's a noun, but it's like where you play as this little monster type thing, but it's just red with like a mouth and like strings of blood and meat and stuff, and you just go around the map and like kill people and like gain powers. It's so good. Never finished it, but I wish I did. I also played the new Battletoads game. I really enjoyed that. It's like it's really good. It's like an old arcade game, if you get me. It's like a side-scrolling beat 'em up from like an old arcade machine. It was so good. We'll see Battletoads are back as well.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see them being back.
But yeah, I actually drawn a lot more stuff as well, and I started a project which I updated once a month, and I haven't done anything on it in the last 3 months. But it was like this little web comic by the name of what was it called? Wait, what was it called? I don't know. I can't remember what it was called.
I'll put something in editing, or I'll link it. I'll link it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it's called. Oh, what was it? Anyway, it was like this little web comic of like four teenagers straight out like the summer after college. Like all the universities and all that, like they're waiting on the universities to accept them and stuff. Then like 3 of them work at a job, one of them's their mate, and it's got like past. It's right now. It's only like 30 Instagram slides long, and I'm not happy with how the art style started with the first 2 posts. The third one, I thought it was quite good. The art style was quite good in the third one. First 2 I didn't like. I do like the character designs though. I thought that was really good. And honestly, I started this back in April. Did the first post end of April, second post May, third post July, and I haven't done anything since. So
maybe we'll see a continuation of that. Maybe.
Honestly, it's just about developing more characters for the inside.
It's great to know you've kept busy.
I've also been editing my own stuff, my little Call of Duty Zombies commentary videos.
Do you want me to link it?
No.
Why not?
You know what, you can if you enjoy the map god and everything, because I actually really enjoy them. The editing was fucked up on
Kieran.
the two that, yeah.
We are very close on the time limit, so I'm so sorry here. but I'm afraid I may have to cut you off. But before we do that, do you have any final words before I kill you? I mean, kick you off. We're not killing him.
James, it's been emotional. I want to go.
I don't want to go, Mr. Stark. So, this has been the Tape Deck Reviews podcast. Thank you so much for Kieran Pilling for coming on. Before we go, don't forget to like, subscribe. Kieran, you're fired. Anyway, I'll see you on the next episode.
Oh, no.